Or to register your bid or add that item to your basket, everyone pays the final low price, plus your postage, unless you're a Freedom member. It's an amazing opportunity for Freedom members. Fantastic low prices plus no postage. Now, if you're not a Freedom member, you'll pay $4.95 postage on every item you bid for. But as a Freedom member, you get unlimited standard delivery on every item you purchase from any Hochanda show, including Craft Price Drop. Plus, Freedom members also get selected discounts and offers. So why not join Freedom now? Get all the Craft Price Drop deals here and pay no postage. Freedom costs just $6.97 per month. Just add that number 88888 to your basket and continue bidding. Craft Price Drop, the new, exciting way to shop here on Hochanda.
Hello, my name's Kay from Indigo Blue, and we've been established for 7 years, and together with my husband Alfie we design and manufacture our own in-house red rubber stamps. We also have our own range of paints, lushes and stencils. We're so proud that we've now got a reputation for such high quality products and the detail that we can manage to get in our stamps. What I really love about Hochanda is I get to demonstrate lots of different techniques for you to understand how to use our products and hopefully inspire you. I've got loads of fantastic ideas buzzing around in my head, so I can't wait to get those filtered into our products and out to you at home. So grab a cup of tea, join me and the team from Indigo Blue on Hochanda.
Hello, very good morning. Welcome to Craft Price Drop. Great to have your company this morning. I'm Dave with you for the next hour, and we're starting our working week, or maybe not. Don't know if you're off, whether you're working, whether you're on holiday or whatever, but starting with some bargains. Guaranteed bargains for the next 60 minutes. Well, actually throughout the whole day on Hochanda, of course. Now, if I just show you how Craft Price Drop works, if you're not quite sure what this is all about, how to get involved, basically the way to get involved with Craft Price Drop is to put things in your basket on the website and then check out. As soon as you know what you like the look of, kind of ignore that sort of price at the top there, because that is our starting price. That's what you should be paying if you were to buy these individually on our website right now, but it's that white box underneath that's the important thing. That is where you see the price start to drop, and of course you're in control of the entire show. You're in control of the entire auction, because basically when you put things in your basket and check out, that's when we take the availability down by 1, and when we get to 0 availability, when there's no stock left, that is when the Craft Price Drop price is locked, and then that's what everybody pays. Even if you came in right now when it said £32 and a penny, you will not pay that. Everyone will pay the final low price plus the P&P, unless you're a Freedom member. And if you are a Freedom member, of course, you don't pay any postage whatsoever. But the P&P for those who aren't Freedom members, £4.95. But Freedom membership is only £6.97. So bear that in mind. Worth being a Freedom member and taking advantage of that postage paid for the whole month of your membership. Okay, so what we've got first of all is a fantastic bundle of stencils we've got for you from Creative Expressions. It's called That Special Touch, and basically it's a mask and template selection worth £32.10. The first selection, if I show you this, it's a bit odd when you look at it. You kind of think, what does that do then? Well, basically what this does is it gives you the opportunity of making these fantastic accordion cards. So whether you want to make accordion cards like this, which are kind of landscape, or whether you want to make accordion cards that are like that, which are portrait, it works kind of both vertically and horizontally as well. It's almost like a little stage that it gives you to put your characters and your buildings or whatever it might be onto. So that's the first thing. That's the stencil that makes your accordion cards. And then you've got this wonderful collection of masks from, of course, Creative Expressions. Now this mask, if I lift this up for a second, I'll see if we've got some black card or something like that maybe so you can see it a little bit easier. But against my shirt, if I hold that against my shirt, you can probably see it a bit better. You've got those wonderful clouds that you can see there. Love the look of that. Then we've got, next to this, letters of the alphabet. This is really funky. As a background, or if you want to use those letters individually, that will work very well. but they're all joined together. Really different. Like that a lot. Actually, thanks, Jack. I'll put that against the black card. It makes it stand out a little bit better for you. There we are, look. So that's those. Brilliant. We've then also got, down here, we've got the compass. We've then got the clock. We've also then got the padlock as well. That's those three. And remember, you can do all sorts of things with stencils like this. If you wanted to separate those and kind of snip them into three, you could do that. And this one could actually be snipped into four. But you can use your texture paste. You could, of course, ink through it, chalk through it, spritz through it. There's no end to its versatility. Here you've got the crown, the Union Jack, the postage stamp, and, of course, the teapot down the bottom there as well. And then finally, this little one, you've then got, of course, your flourishes and your leaves and your flowers as well. The whole lot should be £31.80. If I show you the full page that we've got lined up for you, this breaks it down. This shows you the price you should be paying. So basically, really good value. They should be £4.99 for the mini masks, the antique, the best of British, the floral. The alphabet should be £6, and so should the triple A4 scallop as well. And the accordion with the layering template, £5 and 4p. Add that all together, the whole thing comes to £32 and a penny. But this is Craft Price Drop. A good way to start your working week, a good way to start Monday morning. We're not charging you £32 and a penny, we're charging you at the moment £31.77, but we know we can do better than that. Let's get those arrows flashing and the prices crashing down for our first plummet of the week, £18.50. That's about a £12, £14 saving, £14 off the price. 32.01 down to £18.50. What are your favourites? My favourites, I think, have to be this. I've got a thing about postage stamps. I just love them, and I love things like vintage postcards as well. There we are, look. Aren't they gorgeous? Teapot, stamp, Union Jack and the crown. 4 stamps in this particular set, which you can keep linked together if you want to, or you can just easily with a pair of scissors snip them and separate them. But I've never seen masks and stencils like this, because normally they're big or they're just singular, but to get 4 in one is great. Just over £3 per stencil set is what we're looking at the moment. £18.44. That's the price we're charging you at the moment for Creative Expressions, that special touch, masks and templates. £18.44, it's a pretty good price. But what about if we can go lower? What about if we can take it and plummet even further? Let's go down in price, down in cost to you. £2.41 per stencil set. Not per stencil, but per stencil set, because there were actually 3 or 4 in one on most of those. £14.48. Loads of you getting up and joining us and getting into the auction. Remember, the easiest way to do it, you can phone us, but that is where you run the risk of getting into queues. We don't want you to miss out. If you put it into your basket and check out, that will then confirm on our website that you're in the auction. Everyone will then pay that final low price, which is what loads of you do every single day at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. on the television, and at 11 o'clock in the morning online, of course, as well. £14.42. We have slashed that by better than half price, less than half price at the moment for these fantastic Creative Expression stencils. What do you do with your stencils? Do you emboss them, put them through the machine? They emboss beautifully well. Or do you use your chalks and do you use the spray paints and that sort of thing? Loads of ways of using them. Let's go down even further. Let's take that price even lower for quality Creative Expressions templates. Here we go. £12.25. For all of these. Remember this, not so much an image, but actually a style of card. That's what this template allows you to create. And they should be, remember, if you have a little look at this whole page of listings of prices, this is what you should be paying. There we are, look, £4.99. That's for the antique mini masks, the best of British and the floral. Alphabet, £6, triple scallop, £6. Layering template, which I'm holding in my hands, £5 and 4p. Just over £2 per stencil. And you've got the stencils here to make cards like this, to make those accordion cards, either horizontal or vertical. That's what you will achieve by following the instructions and following these stencils. How many have we got left? What's the quantity that we have available? We have 8 left. Only 8 sets, and we've had loads of you in already. Lots of names have scrolled across the screen already this morning, but £12.25, 8 of you will be lucky, 6 of you now will be lucky. They're going fast for Creative Expression stencils. I love the fact you've got the compass in there, the clock in there, the padlock and the key, and then you've got the best of British with that postal stamp, the Union Jack. Lots of you coming in at £12.22. It's still going down. No one is paying that higher price. Everyone at the moment is paying that price there, which now stands at £12.19. 4 left. If you want to do it on the phones, it's a different number to our normal number, 01733 797 100. But remember, with very popular auctions, and there will be some of those in the show, this is a popular one as well. There could well be queues on our phones, and we don't want you to get in a queue and then miss out on the auction. 2 left at £12.16. It's still going down. Everyone will pay the final low price on Craft Price Drop. 1 left now. The next customer, the next viewer, you, putting it in your basket and checkout will take it to 0, and then you will lock that price for everybody else. And you've locked it, you've done it. You've got the last one at £12.16.
Price lock.
That is your announcer. We've woken him up, given him a hot pot of coffee. He's all right, he's there, he's sorted. £12.16 is what everybody pays, and a few, I think, maybe paid the P&P. Don't know. No? We think all of you that got that last auction are Freedom members. Can't see anyone that had to pay the P&P, which is good. And if you want to join the Freedom Club so you don't have to pay P&P, it is, of course, 88888, and that's the item number, and £6.97 is your price for the whole month of membership. No P&P to pay on anything you buy from us, on Craft Price Drop or indeed on Hochanda. OK, now our next lot that we've got for you. Now, when you get dies, we have different brands, all of them very popular here at Hochanda, obviously, as you'd expect. But this is a Sue Wilson collection. Now, Sue Wilson exclusively designs for creative expressions, and that's what you've got here today. Sue Wilson's wonderful designs that are instantly obvious, because she always thinks out of the box a little bit. She is a crafter, she designs for crafters, and she always makes sure that her dies do lots of different things. £53.97 for all the dies that you can see here. The first ones that really kind of catch my eye as being very different are these. So you've actually got 3 dies in this set, and these are the Diagonal Labyrinth, that's that one, and you've also then got this one, which is another diagonal. This one is your Lavish Swirls. But you've actually got 3 dies in one set. You've got the outside decorative detail edge, that scalloped edge. You've then got that wonderful decorative panel, and you've then also got the outside cutting edge as well. So in other words, this can be kept in the cardstock to create wonderful backgrounds or borders. You can then cut it out if you want to make strips. You've then also got a decorative border there as well. So that's the decorative swirls or lavish swirls. This one, as I mentioned before, is your Labyrinth. So that's got that lovely kind of checkerboard design on the middle. You've then got that decorative border and then the outside cutting edge for that diagonal strip. So those 3 are in there as well. You've then also got a wonderful You Are Special die set, which cuts out very, very intricately and incredibly fine. So that's You Are Special. Then we've got this one, which is Thanks, and that, I love this because this is the positive and the negative. You could paper piece with this so easily. If I just flip that round, there we are, look. And then the last one there as well is this one here, which has got that lovely heart shape with the word love in the centre. Now, if you wanted to cut that word love out, it'd be very, very easy to snip that away if you wanted just to have the silhouette or the outside edge of the heart. They should be £53.97. And here we've got the full page that shows you that. There we are, look, You Are Special, £9.98. Thanks, the 2 dies, £10.99. The Love, 2 dies, £9. Lavish Swirls, the diagonal is £12, and the Diagonal Labyrinth is also £12 as well. Combined value on this one is £53.97. Let me show you the dies. Let me show you what they cut out. So here we are. We've got the actual word thanks, which you can, of course, have vertically or horizontally if you want to, because basically that die cuts out all of those letters individually. You've then also got the outside frame, which gives you the negative, as it were. But equally, you could cut that word out of different colours and then paper piece the T, the H and the A in different colours if you wanted to do that. No problem there. You Are Special. And that's that very, very fine font, incredibly detailed. We've then got the Love Heart, which is that one there. Now the Labyrinth, this one, very useful. They're all incredibly useful. Whether you're making frames, whether you're just wanting a decorative header or a decorative edge or border or something like that. That could be a football net, it could be a badminton net or a tennis net, anything like that. So that could be quite sporty or just decorative. And then the other one is that one there, which is the Lavish Swirls, which is similar but different. Okay, now how low can we go? Sue Wilson is one of our most popular designers of wonderful dies here. So let's see how low we can go with this price. I'm amazed to see Sue Wilson dies actually in craft price drop. £34.49, nearly £20 off the price. £19 saving. You're coming in thick and fast for these. Remember, when we get to zero quantity, that locks the price. It could lock at £34.49. I somehow doubt it. It could go down to £30, 25. I don't know. No one never knows. £6.90 per die set. No one knows how low this price is going to go. Only you, because you determine when we get to zero quantity. Because if all of you come in, if say there's 25 of these sets and 25 people order at the same time, suddenly the auction's gone, it's closed, and we move on. So that would be the lot price. But it all depends how quickly you come in. The quicker you come in, the quicker you reserve your item. But of course, then the quantity drops down. £33.77. It's the most fun you can have doing your shopping, I think. Okay. We're in the mood for bargains. It's Monday morning. Let's get those bargains thick and fast on your TV screen and in your basket and in your home. £29.97, £24 off the price is what you're looking at right now. Just by tuning in this morning for all these Sue Wilson dies. I mean, these, maybe you've not got dies like this in your collection at the moment, but they'll be very handy dies to have. The diagonals, a bit quirky, a bit different. To have that separate border die, very useful. You can make frames out of them. Wonderful decorative borders with them, obviously, as well. You can just use parts of it. You don't have to use necessarily the whole strip. If you just want like 3 or 4 layers, maybe of the netting one here as a background, you can trim them, you can chop them. They don't have to be that length. They don't have to be that size. At this price, you're only paying for 3. I mean, if you look back at that kind of list of what you should be paying for all of them at the full prices, yeah, £9, £10, £9. So, yeah, you're only paying for 3 of them, realistically, but you're getting all 5 sets of dies here today. £29.81. Dies by Sue Wilson and Creative Expressions. A great way to start your Monday. £29.81, down from £53.97. But can we go lower? Shall we? Let's push that button. Let's get that price going down even further. £29.81. Here we go. Going down. First floor. Okay. We were in the 20s, high 20s. We're now in the mid-20s, or just over. £27.50, which is basically nearly half price. Yeah, that'd be £55, wouldn't it, if we doubled that? So not quite, but nearly half the price you should be paying for Sue Wilson Creative Expression dies. Quality, versatility. Sue Wilson dies, you know, will always deliver. Expect the best and you will not be disappointed. You are special. Thanks. Love. It's all there for you at £27.42p. How many have we got? Okay, this is where it starts to get a little bit competitive, because when we show you the quantity, you know you're not that far away from getting that price locked and the auction ending and moving on. 7 sets left. Now that price may stay at £27.42, but those arrows tell you that it's not going to happen. It's going to go lower. 7 sets left, but how low can we go? £24.50. £24.50. That is basically better than half price now, and you're coming in thick and fast. We only have 6 sets of these dies left. A bundle of dies from Sue Wilson for less than £25 is ridiculous. It's amazing value. 6 remaining at £24.50. Some names that are in. Some of you that have already put them in your basket and check out. And you're not a Freedom member, so you're going to have to pay the postage. But if you want to put Freedom in your membership, sorry, Freedom in your basket now to make sure you've got membership, it's 888, just £6.97 for membership to the Freedom Club. Otherwise, you pay £4.95 P&P on this and any other item you buy in Craft Price Drop, and any item on Hochanda, you normally pay between £2.95 and £3.95 P&P there as well. Your P&P is covered by being a Freedom member. £24.50. It's bright and early on a Monday morning. We're coming in thick and fast on these. 2 left now, £24.50. We've got a wonderful way of decorating glasses and baubles in a minute with a shrink-wrap decorative system. 1 left now, £24.50. Good luck. Maggie, you've got the last one from Sue Wilson. Congratulations, you've locked the price.
Price lock.
There it is, confirmation. The price is locked. Everyone pays that locked price, that final price of £24.50. And hopefully none of you have had to pay P&P, or if there's one or two of you, then I did try and warn you. Okay, now, I've got to show you how this works, and it's important to do this when the water is very, very hot. Hot out of a kettle or something like that, or a boiling pan. What we've got here are decorative wraps. Now anything that can submerge in water and withstand heat, like polystyrene, baubles and that sort of thing, you can decorate with these wraps. Basically, they are pre-printed little jackets. They're absolutely magnificent. So it could be that you want to personalise glasses for a party so everyone knows whose glass is who. It could be that you want to make your own Christmas decorations. Provided it can go into boiling hot water, this is as simple as it gets. I've got a glass here, for example. It doesn't have to be completely symmetrical. It can be a tapered glass, it can be a wine glass, it could be a champagne flute. What will happen is this jacket, with the decorative detail on it, will literally shrink and cling to the side of what you put it on. It could be porcelain, anything like that. It could be glass, doesn't make any difference. So the jacket just fits over the top, and all you've got to do is submerge the jacket into piping hot water. And what will happen then is it will shrink and stick to the glass. Just submerge it in water and it basically shrinks down to the glass. And it will then, you just submerge it, it will then stick basically to the glass. It needs to be boiling hot water out of, I think we've let this cool down a little bit, it needs to be boiling hot water out of a kettle. But basically, if you hold, I'll just show you there, it literally shrinks down and sticks to the side of the glass. Now, if you get little lines or anything like that, don't worry about it, because it will, if you just submerge it and keep it submerged in the hot water for longer, there we go, it will then quite simply just stick. Now we'll get some hot water out of the kettle so I can just pour it over. It will then just basically stick to the glass. But these are shrink jackets. That's the way that these work. So you've actually got so many sets here. How many have we got in total? Does it say 48 sheets? 48 sheets in total of this fantastic shrink film, and there are 4 on each sheet, so that works out to 192 individual jackets. Now this could be Christmas decorations, it could be glasses, it could be cups, it could be anything that you wanted it to be. And actually, if you snip the jacket, it doesn't have to be something cylindrical or round. You can actually snip it so that it goes completely flat if you wanted to. So you could actually stick it to like a plate or something like that if you chose. Now already these are proving very, very popular and very, very busy. So you've got all of these different patterns and designs. You've got here, this is like a Nordic Christmas. So you've got your lovely reds and blues. You've also got your silver and your pink and your purple in there as well. Quite a contemporary looking Christmas, that one. Then over here you've then got your winter scenes, which are lovely. So there's your winter scenes with the reindeer, the there's the deer, the buck, and all of that sort of thing going on too. So you've got basically patterns in red and green for Christmas, red and silver, green and silver. You've then got your bells, your snowman, your mistletoe, your holly and the berries. So these are absolutely ingenious. They're basically shrink. They are shrink plastic that shrink to whatever you put it around. If I just show you here, I've just submerged this for a little bit longer. It does need to be hotter than we've actually got it in the studio. We don't obviously have a boiling kettle in the studio. But you can see there, what it's done is it's shrunk to the glass, and it's then literally stuck to the glass. And it's dishwasher safe as well. So once you've actually done that, absolutely brilliant. And it's the sort of thing that looks so professional. It looks like you bought them that way, but you've actually kind of customised them yourself. So you've got potentially 192 jackets of decoration here. They need to be submerged into boiling hot water. What our guest who brings these to us very often does, she has like a slow cooker with her, full of boiling water, which keeps it at a full boiling temperature. So that could be something that you wanted to do. Let's get that price down. $35.97 for these. We can do very good price on this. Let's get down $35.97 to $19.99. That is under 20 quid, obviously, for all of these wonderful submerged jackets. I've got some more boiling hot water for you. Is this out of the kettle or out of our? Is it out of the kettle? Okay. So yeah, we've got they've got like a hot water tap that we have for coffee and tea and stuff, but it doesn't actually get to boiling point. I think that's what we used on this, which is why it didn't necessarily work that well. So this is going straight. Here we are. Look, this is more like it. Look, straight over the top. So it's got to be boiling hot water for it to work. Just tepid or warm isn't going to work for you. There we go. So now what we've got is that fantastic jacket It's shrunk to the size of the glass, so there's no wrinkles, no creases or anything like that. You've now got a personalised glass. Now that could be a cup, it could be a saucer, it could be a glass, champagne flute, wine glass, whatever it might be. So it's a wonderful way of personalising drinking vessels like this, but also it's a wonderful way of making your own Christmas decorations. I know often what we bring you are like the polystyrene or the plastic baubles. Provided it can submerge in water and sustain heat, then everything will shrink to the size of what you're submerging. They're ingenious. They are such clever ideas. And it makes something personal, it makes something decorative. You could go to the supermarket and spend just a couple of pounds on some wine glasses, for example, and personalise them using these sort of things, and then gift them maybe if you're going to someone else's house at Christmas. And they are all Christmas themed, these, they really, really are. You can put them on to candles as well. You can put them onto boxes if you want to. Whatever the surface is, that it will stick to, whatever shape, even if it tapers, no problem. Basically the water and the hot water makes the plastic shrink, and it then just basically grips to the surface that you put it onto. Let's get that price even lower. We've got lots of you coming in on this. 19.15 was where we were, 35.97 is where we should be. How low can we go? Here we go, 14.97 for everything. Remember, you've got 48 sheets in total. On each sheet, just to show you, they come attached. So you have to trim them, and you get 4 on each sheet. So 4 48s, 96, 192 of these wonderful jackets or strips. You can trim them, you can cut them, you can make them smaller. You can just literally put them around so many things. We use plastic baubles. You can personalise your own plastic baubles. I'm sure we've got some of those on the website if you want to have a little look. So, yeah, they shrink to a circle, they shrink to any shape that you put them. But if you go onto parties and you put your drink down and then about half an hour later you try and find it again, is that yours or is that yours? Is that mine? Or no one knows. You end up looking at lipstick marks on the glass to see if it's your colour lipstick or not. Well, here you've got, not that I would have that problem, but you certainly got here these shrink jackets that just are wonderfully decorative, and they are dishwasher safe as well. Okay, how many have we got? We've got the traditional Christmas scenes, we've got the snowflakes in the red and the green, and we've got those wonderful Nordic scenes as well. We've only got 11 of these sets left. I'm amazed, actually, that these are in Craft Price Drop. I did a show with them about 2 weeks ago. I'd not seen them before until that show, and they flew at their normal price. So to get them in Craft Price Drop is an opportunity that's too good to miss out on. £14.13 for all 192 jackets is what you've got. You've got 48 sheets, 4 on a sheet, 192 in total. 13.92. 5 left. They're going very, very quickly. Lots of you getting these today. This is a bargain, it really, really is. You've got your nature, you've got your deers, you've got your antlers, you've got your wrapped presents, the silver, the red, the green, all those festive colours, and the Nordic collection as well. One left at 13.92. Margaret, you got the last one. Congratulations. It has to be hot water though, remember that.
Price locked.
It's locked and confirmed. Everybody pays the final low price of £13.92. Congratulations. And everything does have, of course, instructions on it as well. Every of those packets does have instructions how to use it, but it has to be boiling hot water, so maybe use gloves or tongs to hold on to what you're putting those transfers onto. Okay, now we do have a star buy in the show as well. Now, not every Craft Price Drop has a star buy. Occasionally we find one item that just represents the most incredible value and the most amazing opportunity. That's what this is. Now, this is going to go to an amazing price. I don't know exactly where the price is because it depends on you. What you've got here is the birthday cake, the champagne, the party poppers, the wedding car, the horseshoe, the boxes, the champagne, all there from Tonic, and that is our star buy for this hour. When that will be in the show, it's going to be somewhen in the next half an hour. Can't tell you exactly when, but it's going to go to an incredibly low price, I know that much. Okay, now, more Spellbinders dice for you, more luxury and more amazing deals for you from Spellbinders. First thing I thought of when I saw this collection of dies was Halloween and spiders' webs. That's the first thing I thought of, because it is a little bit out of the ordinary. You've got that slight curve in the side of the dies, which normally you wouldn't expect to see. So it reminds me of definitely like a spider's web design. But equally, they are matting and layering dies of a different design and different shape. They are worth their weight in gold. They really, really are. So you've got all these sets. You've got, of course, the arched elegance. You've then got your floral panel. You've then got your labels 46, that's a 46 design they've done in matting and layering labels. You've then got your labels 50 as well. Now let me show you the cards or the designs that have been done. So all of these boards, Elaine, you're in already on these, lots of you coming in on these, I'm not at all surprised. There is your panel with the wonderful florals, and you've got that outside cutting edge as well, which will cut a perfect rectangle every single time. Then we go from that panel to labels 50, and if you just want that, that outside shape as a matting and layering panel, something to stamp a sentiment onto, you can use all of these dies individually, of course, as well, no problems at all. Then you've got your arched elegance, which is the next one, which is just coming up now. There we go. So again, they work together very well, but they also work independently just as nicely. And then you've got your labels 46 as well. So again, matting and layering, no problem at all when you've got these dies. Perfect, uniform matting and layering every single time. Now they should be £75 and 41 pence for the whole collection of dies. Here they come. So this will show you the prices you should be paying. There we are, look. Your floral dice, £18.60. Your labels 46, £18.60. Your labels 50, £19.61. And your arched elegance, £18.60. Combined value, £75 and 41 pence. Now, we've done lots of Spellbinders dies on Craft Price Drop recently. I've not seen these before at all. They are, to me, brand new. Have they been on before? Yeah, they have. Okay, not on my shows. Twice before, that's all. But they are going to go down to a very, very, very good price indeed. Where they'll go, they may not go to where they went before. They may go lower, they may go slightly higher. Every auction is different. Here's the first plummet. It's £37.20. We've exactly sliced it in two. Half price, better than half price for these dies. I love the matting and layering, as I call it, the cobweb one. I think that's really lovely. And something a little bit out of the ordinary, a little bit different. But they're all different in their own right. You're only paying for two, if you think about it. If you bought item 1 and item 2, that would be £37.20. Yeah, so you're buying the first two, and then the bottom two are bonuses. You're not paying a penny for them. So you're getting the arched elegance and the labels 50 decorative for nothing, just by picking up the phone and putting this in your basket and checking out. Now, you can do it on the phone. We always major on the website because it's instant. It's easy for you to do on your smartphone, on your tablet, and, of course, on your computer. Hochanda.com, check it in your basket, and then check out. It's the checking out process that confirms your place in the auction. If you've just got it in your basket, that does not mean that you've got it. And then, when the price ends, when the price auction ends, you'll find that you haven't got it because you didn't check out. But if you do check out, when it's like £38 or £90 or £110, you won't be paying the price when you check out. You all pay the final low price. When we lock the price, everyone pays the same, plus the P&P of £4.95, unless you're a Freedom member. £36.68. We're not happy with that. We're not happy with halving it. We want to give you a better than half price deal. How many % off are we giving you now at £33.50? That's got to be 60% off the price. Nearly 60% off the price. For all these Spellbinders dies, which you'll just use again and again. I love the fact if you've got your standard circles and your squares and your rectangles and maybe even your octagons for matting and layering, I bet you use those all the time. Now you've got this kind of spider's web design, which I love. The fact you've got that slight indentation in the sides. £33.11. And we're still going down. Can we look at the designs of this? Have a little look again at all of these designs of dies that we have here. There we go. Those nesting dies just here, those kind of cobweb nesting dies, really, let me open those up for you just so you can see them. They're a really good size, gorgeous quality as you'd expect from Spellbinders, but really useful. And I bet you've not got dies like this at the moment, unless you were watching when these were on recently. And you've got 6 of them in that set. Now, if you just want a little tag to put a sentiment on or something like that, you can just use one of these on its own. If you just want a card blank, that sort of size, you can use that on its own. But you've got frames, you've got matting and layering potential, you can create your own apertures using these as well. They are just multi-use dies, but with a little bit of a difference. That floral panel as well, an outside rectangular cutting edge, cuts it out, but of course if you just use the panel on its own without that, it stays in the cardstock. You make wonderful backgrounds. Let's get that price down even lower. We're not happy with £32.46. We want it to go down even further. From £75.41, let's take it down to a really exciting 20. We're into the 20s. £29.50 for all of these dies from Spellbinders. Can you hear Nikki in the house? Nikki's high heels. She's here with Heartfelt Creations in about 25 minutes. Now these dies, each set, if you were to kind of literally divide it into four, £7.38 per set. That is crazy. That's not what they should be. They should be more than double that. They should be in the £18 mark, 1860, 1860, 1961 and 1860. We've only got this quantity left now. We're busy on the phones. Lots of you are in already. We've got 6 spaces in the auction. 6 chances to get these Spellbinders dies. Will they be back? If they are in the future, they may not go to this price. They might be higher, they might be a bit lower. Every auction is completely different, and you control the auction, because when you put something in your basket and check out, the quantity drops down. So we're down to 5 now. And when you take it to 0, whoever does that, you've controlled the auction and you've locked the price. You've stopped it dropping any further. Let's take it down even more. Okay, with still 5 going, we can take it down further. We're going down to 4 now. You're getting in very, very thick and fast. You're coming in quickly at £27.90, saving you nearly £50, about £47 off the price. At £27.90 for nearly £76 worth of dies. Too good to miss out on. 2 left. 2 spaces in the auction, 2 options to get these dies for £27.90, nearly a £50 saving. Is it going to go down any more? Is that it? Is that the final price? £27.90. There's 1 space, 1 chance left to get into the auction. Marie, you've taken it to 0. You've locked the price.
Price lock.
Thank you, Marie. Everyone's thanking you for that, because everyone pays, even if you got in right at the beginning, everyone pays just £27.90 as opposed to, what was it, 70 odd pounds, wasn't it? £75, yeah. Okay, that's what Craft Price Drop is all about. Now, Leonie, bless her, is back with us tomorrow, and one of her favourite companies that she often features on Leonie Loose on Hochanda are Studio 490. Leonie loves them because they're a bit out there, they're a little bit different, they're great for mixed media, but also great for your scrapbooking and great for your card making as well. Here we've got Studio 490, 4 stamp sets, 26 stamps in total. Should be £94.64. Now, when you see things like this that are a little bit out there, that's when the price normally goes and it skyrockets. What you've got here is the chance to save yourself potentially a fortune. I love this. You've got things that make you question, what's that? I wonder what that's all about. This one here, for example, we just looked at in close-up. You've got a Women's Institute measure slip. I mean, I've never seen anything like it, but there it is, look. So name of measurement, the neck, bust, all that sort of thing. So I mean, if you're doing like a soft craft project or something like that, that could be appropriate as a background. You've got the word Stampers Anonymous there as well. You've also got, I'll show you on the back. They're all beautiful rubber stamps that have been pre-backed with foam. Okay? So you get all of these stamps together for £94.64. That's the first set. The next set is this one here, which has got a wonderful floral background. That's a huge stamp down the bottom. We're busy for this already. We've not even wiggled the price or even trickled it down a penny or two. We've not even moved the price, but you're preempting it. You know you want them. You're getting in. For your mixed media, these stamps are brilliant, but they're also great for your card making as well. You've got letters of the alphabet and numbers. You've got that verse in the centre which says, life can be whatever you imagine, always dream big. And that wonderful, almost like hand-drawn flower that's there as well. That's that set. The next set, another hand-drawn flower, but converted into a stamp with the stem and the leaves as well. All foam-backed for you. You've got a 5-cent stamp on this road called Life. Stop, look back and enjoy the memories. And you've then got, I don't know really what you call that down the bottom. It's almost like it's like a spreadsheet, a handwritten spreadsheet maybe, something like that. And then the last set of stamps you've got here at the end, you've then got down the bottom here, Dale Barnes Morse & Co., cash and 1 price only, ribbons and lace. It's basically a little advert for a company in America. But again, anything like kind of soft craft related, you could use that as a background, and that's one big solid stamp, as you can see here. You can, of course, chop elements out of it once you've stamped it if you want to. You've got the tape measure there as well, again with a soft craft connection. You've then got you must try again. Each failure is 1 step towards success. Ain't that the truth? Better grab your big girl panties. And at the top there, she went out on a limb knowing she could fly. Fab. So all kind of positive sentiments, all of these. So they should be £94.64. That's where we're at the moment. 23.60 odd each is what they should be. But let's get that price down for Studio 460. For great, or 490 actually, Studio 490. Let's get those prices down then. £39.99, less than 40 quid. We've saved you £55 nearly off the price. About £10 per set now, from £23 odd. 23.66 each, down to £10 per set. Quirky, different, unusual, and I don't know, people will comment on them. You'll get people inquiring about them, asking to read. The first thing I did when I saw that, I just went up and read it, because I thought, what's that all about then? I love the old-fashioned adverts and things like that. There we are, look, white lace, black lace, made-up laces, ribbons. It's an old-fashioned advert. It's like when you look through old-fashioned newspapers. I don't know if you've ever bought any of those, like that commemorate maybe your birthday or certain points in history. Like my mother gave me, because I'm massively intrigued in the Titanic story. She bought me a replica copy of the Times that was released on the day of the disaster. And I've got that at home. And I'm just reading it and reading the write-ups, reading the reporting, reading the adverts. All that sort of thing fascinates me. And this is what you've got really: old-fashioned advertising. Bit random, but that's what Studio 490 is. That's what Leonie is. You know, she loves all the kind of random things in a crafting, in a mixed media projects. And that's where these really come into their own. Mixed media, definitely, because they're rubber, they can withstand heat, no problem there at all. But of course, for general stamping, perfect as well. But it gives you very often that hand-finished look, like those flowers and the petals and all of that. Looks as if it's been hand-drawn. Let's get that price down even more. Lots of you coming in for these at £39.03. Less than £10 per set. We can do better. Should do better, like a school report. Here we go. £34.49. That is a whopping £60 off. Nearly 2/3 off the price for these stamps. And they are all ready to go. You don't have to trim them. They've actually got the foam mounting on the back. And even the foam mounting has got printing on it, so you know which stamp is which. Gorgeous quality, really good quality, and they're already punched with the holes to go into a ring binder as well, which I know lots of you who have a Studio 490 collection just kind of keep them in one ring binder. Maybe you buy the tonic binders from us or anything else like that. They store really easily in those, and then they just peel off and stick back on, so at a glance on the front you can see exactly what stamps you have. £34.13, let's get the stock on the screen. How many have we got to go round at that price? With loads of you in already, congratulations if you are. We've got 8 sets left, that's all we've got to go around, and there's never a guarantee that when we sell out of something that we can get it back in the future. 8 sets at the moment at £34 and a penny, 7 left. Over £60 off the price. This is our biggest craft price drop of the hour so far, the biggest saving. £33.89, 6 left. The next 6 of you through, if you check out your basket right now online, that confirms your purchase, it confirms your place in the auction. Everyone will pay the final low price, and we'll take it down. Another craft price drop plummet is coming your way. I thought that was where it's going to stop, actually, I'll be honest with you. We're taking it down lower to £31.99. That is a saving of £63 approximately off the price. £8 per set, when there should be £23.66. 4 left. You're coming in thick and fast for them now. All you have to do, put it in your basket on the website, hochanda.com, and check out. That means you'll pay £31.99 at the moment, or if it goes lower, the lower price is all you will be charged. Everyone pays the final low price, plus that P&P of £4.95. And these are some of the people that are already in. Ivy, I don't think you're a Freedom member. If you're not, you're paying postage. You may not be bothered about that, but being a Freedom member, you don't pay P&P. Everyone else, I think, most people are Freedom members. Wendy in Market Drayton, Sarah in Lancaster, Lorraine in Perth, Sandra in Bridgewater, you're all Freedom members, not paying postage. A delivered price at the moment of £31.87 for Studio 490. Terry, you've got the last one. We've just closed that auction. Congratulations.
Price lock.
It is locked. Everyone pays the final low price of £31.87. And I think 1 or 2 of you did pay P&P in that auction. So if you did, I hope you don't mind that. But the way to make sure you don't pay it is to join Freedom. OK, now it's our star buy time. And that basically is one item that's been selected in Craft Price Drop to be special. whether it's because of the quantity, whether it's because of the price. Well, it's probably a bit of everything, to be honest. One item that stands out as being an exceptional opportunity is our star buy this hour. We have got tonic dies. These are tonic Rococo dies, I believe. Yes. You've got 7 of these dies. And they're all individual dies. There's not like outside cutting edges or anything like that. They're just basically Rococo dies that cut the image you see perfectly. In this case, with the party whistle and the hats and all that, there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4 dies in that set. 1 die in that one, 1 die in that one. The champagne, the party cake, and the party banners, bunting, hats and blowers. That's all one. And then the others down the bottom, you've got the wedding car. Now, if that's not appropriate, you can always, of course, cut the wedding strip off so it's just a car without the banner, you know, over the bonnet. You've then got the lucky horseshoe. You've then got 2 bows. You've got the present that's wrapped up, or 3 presents, 3 dies in there. And then you've got the chink chink of the 2 champagne flutes to toast someone's good health and happy life. So they should be 63.43, and there they are. There's the breakdown for you. So they vary between $10.99 and $6.49. The champagne flutes, the champagne bottle, and the presents are $6.49 each. And then the bigger ones, the birthday cake, the bundle, and also the lucky horseshoe and the wedding card, $10.99 each. So that's pretty good value, actually. Very good value. Now, for the star buy, we always recommend you get in, as with all auctions really, when you know you want it, get in as quickly as you can. Because one thing is guaranteed, this is going to happen. You don't have to worry about it, it will happen. A price plummet is guaranteed. Maybe more than one. $31.72 straight away with this star buy, we come in at half price. So if you get 50% off, I'm sure you'll be happy with that. But will we go any lower? Put it in your basket now on the website, hochanda.com, and check out. That's you involved in the auction. Or you can call us. Remember, you can do the phone thing if you want to, which I know some of you prefer to do it on the phones rather than on the website. It is 01733. There it is. 797 100 is the phone number. Okay, 01733 797 100. That's a dedicated craft price drop number, different to our normal Hochanda shows. But if you want to get this, the star buy, call that number. The operator will make sure you're in the auction. If you're in a queue, that's when it gets a little bit tricky on the phones, because if you're in a queue and we close the auction, we run out of stock, you've missed out. That's the risk you run by doing it on the phones. But the website, never a risk. You can quite simply put it in your basket. You're only confirmed as having it when you check out, though. If it's in your basket, that does not put you in the auction. Okay, another plummet coming. We have one already. Let's show you another plummet and show you where we're going with this deal. It's going right down. Are we into the 20s? Yeah, we are. £29.80. But how do these dies cut? In answer to your question, beautifully. There is your horseshoe. A good luck horseshoe. We've got another good luck horseshoe here as well. So they emboss and they cut beautifully. Absolutely beautifully. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be for a wedding. This could be a birthday party. It could be any sort of celebration, 21st, 18th, whatever it might be. But the 2 chinking champagne flutes, they emboss as well. We did those on mirror card for you. I was going to say, I can't see a die that's in this set, but it's on the back. So there's your little wrapped present, really lovely, and paper pieced with red and yellow cardstock. You've then got, again, the champagne flutes on here with another tonic anniversary die on the top there. There's the wedding car, the vintage wedding car. But again, you can cut the ribbon for the front of the car out of a different colour, which is what we've done on that one, or you can remove it completely. So it just looks like a vintage car without the wedding theme, made into a lovely easel card. Here we've got, again, more champagne. The champagne bottle in silver mirror card, the champagne flutes in matte. Then you've got your party... What are they called? They've got a name, haven't they? Streamers? No, not streamers. The blowers, there's a name for them, I can't remember, but anyway. Party blowers, that'll do. You've then got your bunting there as well, your wrapped up presents, or a hat box, that could be as well, couldn't it? Look at the cake. Good enough to eat. Superb. So £29.15 for all these dies. Is that good enough? It's not bad, is it? £24 off the price. No, actually £44 off the price. But this is a star buy. Let's get even more of you saving even more money. £24.50, virtually £40 off, from £63.43 to £24.50, over 60% off the price for tonic Rococo dies. Amazing opportunity to save so much and get so much for so little. I mean, I remember, you know, the days, and it wasn't that many years ago, when that die there would have been $24.50. You were there as well, weren't you? 5, 6, 7 years ago. Dies were always a considered purchase and a very expensive addition to your craft stash. But people paid the price. They loved what they did. Let's show you what they should be again, remember. There we are, look, individually priced between $6.49 and $10.99 for those dies, coming to a combined value of $63.43. You're not paying anywhere near that price. £24.11 for the lot. For all of what you see here, $24.11, or maybe not. Maybe less. Definitely less. We're plummeting again. Here we go. $21.98. Surely can't go that much lower. This price, you're paying the birthday bundle and the cake, okay? You're buying the cake and the party blowers. That's what you're paying, and you get all of this for the price of those two, £21.98. And everybody makes cards, usually for celebratory reasons, and sometimes sympathy, but certainly most people make cards for birthdays, Christmas, happy occasions. And there you've got dies that will lend themselves to those happy occasions. We've got 11 left at $21.98. 11 chances to get into the auction, 10 chances now. 8, 9, sorry, it's going down quickly. Put it in your basket on the website and check out. That confirms your place in the auction, but only if you check out. If you check out after we've locked the price, one of two things will happen. You'll either be charged the higher price, $63.43, because it's gone off the auction, or there'll be no stock left. If someone doesn't process their order or doesn't check out or something like that, someone's card doesn't go through, that sometimes happens. 8 left, but we're not happy with that price. We want to take it even lower. That's why this is a star buy. It represented the most incredible value for money. £21.60, £42 off the price approximately, and we have only 6 chances to get these. 6 left. At £21.60. Interested? For the whole collection of tonic celebration dies. Nearly 2/3 off the price, with 5 spaces in the auction left at £21.60. Going quickly. Here are some of the Freedom members that are taking part in this particular auction. June in Ilminster. Morning, June. Hilda in Hortonley Spring. Sharon in Lewis. You're all Freedom members, not paying a penny postage at the moment. Grace in Ashbourne. Ginny in Caterham. Anne in Eastbourne, Linda in Oldham, you're all in with tonic celebratory dies. £21.60 with 2 left. Is that going to be our final price? If you got in about 2-3 minutes ago, I bet you're delighted. Look at where it's gone from and where it's gone to. Everyone is paying that price at the moment. There's 1 set left, going to 1 lucky person. Who is that lucky person going to be? Liz, you've got the last one, and you've closed the auction for us.
Price locked.
There it is, price locked. That was our star buy. We'll have hopefully another star buy later on at 11 o'clock online at craftpricedrop.com and at 7 o'clock this evening on our website and on the TV, hochanda.com. Now this possibly could be our last auction, but I mean that's in your hands because it all depends how quickly these go down to 0 stock. We've got a combined value of Spellbinders dies here, the nest abilities, decoratives, you've got 50 and Luscious and Circle Delight, 18 dies in total for £84.29. Now these ones at the end just here, matting and layering dies, but look at the shape of them. They've got that little point on each of the 4 sides, so you can mat and layer slightly differently. If you normally use your circles and your squares, this is a bit of a different shape. That is labels 50. Next we've then got more decorative dies for you. They do cut out the cardstock. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different frames. You've got like a circle square there as well, and then a perfect circle down the end there. But they are lovely, doily in design, aren't they? £84.29 for all of these. I'll show you what they cut out and how you can use them. There are the boards. So there's your Luscious Labels number 1. Then we have your Circle Delight, which is that one just there. Real lovely doily effect on that one. Different decorative edges on that as well. You've then got your Decorative Labels 34, which is like a rounded square. And then finally, you've then got your more simple Labels 50, which I particularly love with that point on each of the 4 sides. So they've got a combined value of £84.29, but we don't want to charge you that. We don't want to charge you anywhere near that. We want you to be delighted with what you get and what you pay for it here at Craft Price Drop. Some of the biggest brands, some of the biggest names in crafting appear here at Craft Price Drop every single day. Let's show that price, £46.08. So about £37 off the price? Yeah. £11.52 per die set, if you break it down evenly between the four. This is what they should be. £23.04 for labels 1. Labels 34 should be £23.04. The Circle Delight should be £18.60, and the labels 50 should be £19.61. So at the moment, you're only paying for the top 2 sets. The bottom 2 are not being charged for. Hello Susan, you're liking this, you're loving the look of these Spellbinders dies. I'm not at all surprised. We all want to have decorative frames, whether it's a little topper that you're putting in the middle of it, whether it's a sentiment or reverse you're putting in the middle of it. We want to mat and layer, we want to get lovely frames and apertures. Inverted cards, pyramid style cards, those of course are achieved very, very well with matting and layering dies. How many have we got? I'm not sure at the moment, but we're getting very busy for these. £45.36. How low can we go? The heart is beating, the price is dropping. Nearly £40 off the price, but we can go lower. Let's get it down. Where to, I wonder, next? Here's our next price plummet. £34.80, £50 off the price, bar a couple of pence. 50 quid off, just like that. Start the day with £50 in your purse rather than in our bank account. £8.70 a die set is what we're looking at. By the way, Heartfelt Creations with Nikki, they're coming up at 8 o'clock in about 7 minutes' time. Some great collections. We've also got our fantastic presses back as well that actually give you the moulds, the flower moulds and the leaf moulds. They're back today. We've not seen those for a little while. So Nikki here with myself, the new bride. She's here in about 5 minutes. £34.44 is where we're at the moment with Spellbinders dies. Told we can do better. Now this is surprising to go even lower than this. I wasn't expecting to go quite this low. Here we go. £32.50. That is a £52 saving. From £84.29 to £32.50 for all of it. This is why Craft Price Drop is like a magnet to crafters that want to save money every day at 7 AM and 7 PM and online at 11 o'clock. Nearly 2/3 off the price. Now, most of what we brought you today, lots of the things we've shown you, have gone down in price by up to 2/3. Not just 10% or 20%. It's major savings, major reductions in some of the best brands in the craft market. How many have we got left in the dwindling minutes of Craft Price Drop this morning? We've only got 6 left. Lots of you in already. We did have a bigger quantity. Someone's taken it down to 5 now. 32.32. 5 left. At £32.32. Saving at the moment, £52 off. No way. We're going down again. For all of you that are already in, where are we going now? £31.90. That's £53 virtually off the price with just 3 remaining. 3 sets of the most beautiful, gorgeous, decorative, detailed dies from Spellbinders. Remember, all dies work in all machines. Apart from, like, the big dies that have to go through the big shop, that sort of thing. But all the thin dies will work in all of your machines that are out there, mechanical and electronic as well. £31.90 with 1 set left. Dawn, you've got the last set. You've saved 50 quid plus.
Price lock.
As has everybody else. Congratulations. Right, we literally are out of time, and there will be, as I said before, 2 more Craft Price Drops today. Every single day, there are 3. We start our live shows in the morning at 7 AM, as we did with this particular show, with a Craft Price Drop. We'll do that again tomorrow morning at 7. There'll be another one tonight, so topping and tailing our shows, 7 PM. And then, of course, there's one online, dedicated just to online, at 11 o'clock in the morning every single day. That is, if you want to join us, craftpricedrop.com at 11 AM. That's where you'll find the next auction. And sometimes you see different things on craftpricedrop.com, things that perhaps are lower quantities. We can't justify putting on TV. It's not worth the airtime for the quantity we have. We can do it online, so you might find a few unusual things coming up at 11 o'clock this morning. Okay, and remember, it always pays to be a member of the Freedom Club. That's the other thing that I've really got to stress. It's 888 Freedom membership. That's the item number. £6.97 the price, and that means you don't pay any P&P in Craft Price Drop or in any Hochanda show. So we've got those fantastic moulds coming up, dies and stamps from Heartfelt Creations. Lovely Nikki will be with me in a couple of minutes' time. Stay with us as we continue Monday morning here on Hochanda. Yes, the home of crafts, hobbies and arts. That's what Hochanda stands for. The Heartfelt Creations collection with Nikki and myself coming up. Then we have our Crystal Art one-day special, or what's left of it. And then Be Crafty. Sam is here a bit later on.
These fantastic extra strong permanent glue tape pens are a massive 22 metres in length. This amazing value 3-pack of glue pens are super strong, double-sided and are suitable for use on all types of paper, card and are even strong enough to make boxes. To take advantage of this great deal, go to hochanda.com.
Hello, I'm Shelley from Craft Creations. Craft Creations has been around for 30 years. It started off in the director's bedroom, just a few card blanks, and we've grown and grown. We now manufacture die-cut decoupage, we do our printing, we manufacture card blanks and peel-off stickers as well. We love coming on Hochanda to bring you all of our products to show you just how to make some really beautiful cards. One of the things that we are really famous for is our peel-off stickers. So we have the gold label peel-off sticker range. We have lots of different colours, plain colours, glitter colours, literally every single colour under the sun. So make sure you don't miss the Craft Creation shows here on Hochanda.
Flexi Order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi Order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you qualify for Flexi Order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping baskets, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi Order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you the extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi Order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier.
Hello, good morning, welcome along. Monday morning on of Hochanda, of course. Great to have your company. I'm Dave and the lovely Nikki, the recent bride. Congratulations.
I am, yes, now known as Nikki Hassan.
Oh, right, okay.
Yes.
Not Nikki Wild anymore, Nikki
No.
Hassan. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You had a good time?
It was a really good day, it was lovely.
You look fantastic
Yeah.
on your Facebook pictures.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. Right now, whenever you see Nikki, you know it's going to be Heartfelt Creations. And we've got the return of a theme, but we've also got something that's brand new to us that you've not seen before. Lots of you are shopping ahead, wanting to add this to your collection. The Leafy Accents, basically, is the new creation from Heartfelt that will kind of complement virtually every collection they've ever done.
Everything. You've got your stamps, your dies, and then you've got that fantastic mould to make it so easy to make your three-dimensional leaves. But like you said, they're accents that you're going to use on most of your projects. They're going to be very, very useful to go with your roses, whether it's roses, your lilacs, your poinsettias, anything you can put these with.
OK, well, we have them available right now. They've not been on air before. And like Nikki said, they're going to complement virtually every Heartfelt Creations kit that you bought from us in the past. This is a saving of £10 off the price. Now, the stamps are the perfect shape and size to complement the dies, so you can stamp and then cut out with your dies. And you then also have, to give yourself dimension, the moulds that you can put what you've die cut into. Genius.
These, we developed these, I think we brought them out last year, towards the end of last year. Absolutely amazing piece of kit. It's one of those pieces of kit that you're going to get in your craft room and you can think, what did I do without that?
Yeah. Can we have a little look at the moulds? I mean, you've got the moulds out here, haven't you?
go.
So that everyone can see what we're talking
They
about.
come in two parts, so you've got the top part and the bottom part, and you can see really, really deep on all the detail in here is going to replicate when you put your paper in. So basically you stamp, you die cut, you colour your images, and then you pop them in the coordinating die, pop the top on, and it's really, really good quality, as always, and then you pop it through your machine. The only thing is with the machines is it won't go through your Gemini, and it won't go through the Spellbinder Platinum or their original Grand Caliber.
Right.
It's basically got to be a deep dish die. So if you think
like a big shot,
cut and boss, there's quite a few others as well, and I've completely forgot.
Yeah.
But if you go on Heartfelt Creations blog, they have got a link and they've got a list of... It's basically, I would just say, if it doesn't take your big Sizzix dies, it's not going to take the mould.
Provided your machine can take the big Sizzix dies, no problem. This will go through, no problem at all. Can you use it without a machine? Can you actually just use pressure?
You can, but it doesn't work very well.
Right.
I have tried that.
Right, OK. So what you're getting here today are the three. You get the die, you get the stamps, and you also, of course, get the moulds as well for £42.97. That's a £10 saving. You can buy them individually, so if you don't necessarily want the mould, you just want the stamps and the dies, you can buy those individually on the website as well. But they are brand new today. You get 4 stamps, 4 moulds and 1 shaping mould, and on 2 flexi buys as well, which opens a flexi order, OK? £21.49 today, and then a flexi order's there, and you can put anything else that you want to into that flexi order and spread the cost over the 2 payments, OK? So that's £42.97, 854176 is your item number. And again, because they are leaves, they're kind of basically accessories for all your other Heartfelt Creations projects, or just in general, even if you've not got Heartfelt Creations designs, you know, they will work with everything that you've already got, but we can't have enough foliage, can we?
Definitely not, no. And as I say, it's really easy because you've got the stamps that coordinate with the dies and then coordinate with that mould.
Yeah.
So easy. OK,
now we're busy on the phones for this. Everybody that collects Heartfelt Creations wants these. You want these in your collection right now. Approaching 20% of the stock has already gone, and it's only been on the hour for, what, the last 5 minutes. It's coming from America, so it is a delayed dispatch. 24th of July, it's on its way to you, so not too long to wait, about 8 days, and it'll be on its way, and you should get it shortly after that. OK, now we've also got the big bundle.
This is huge.
This is enormous. Now, where do we start?
Right, shall we start here?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I'm going to start here.
I'm following you.
So we've got the lilac die, we've got the lilac poinsettia, we've got the poinsettia die, then you've got the leafy accent, so that's the one that we've just looked at.
Yeah.
You've also got the rose, and then you've also got the poppy die, but you've also got with that the coordinating stamps.
Yeah.
And then also we have the coordinating mould. So if you're brand new to creating 3-dimensional flowers, this will be absolutely perfect because it's going to make your flower shaping so easy. The 3D Floral Basics mould will basically take any flower. So it's been designed so you can use your roses if you want to, your poinsettia, anything basically, and it gives it a really nice general texture. You can use, if you bought the petunia collection a few months back, you can use that one. The carnations it works perfectly with. But as I say, then you've got the then you've got the roses, and then you've got the poinsettias that all have those coordinating dies, stamps and moulds.
Look at these. It
makes it so easy. As you know, I've been doing flower shaping for quite a few years, and I always use my deluxe flower shaping tool. It doesn't mean that that's redundant. We're still going to use that, but the main work has been done for you with using that mould.
Look at those. Aren't they gorgeous? And it's the moulds that make all the difference. So basically, along the top here, you've got all the dies. Down the bottom there, you've got all the moulds, 2, 4, 5 moulds, and over here, you've then got all the stamps. Now, this is a considered purchase. I'm quite well aware of that. It's $207.77, but that is a freedom price. $230.85 is the price if you're not a freedom member, so it makes sense to become a freedom member. You get £23 off if you're a freedom member. Only costs $6.97 to become a member. Makes sense to become a member before you buy this. 88888. And we've also got 3 flexis, maximum flexi on this. If you're not a freedom member, it's $76.95 over the 3 payments. If you are, it is even better news. $69.26 delivered for that price, and no P&P either. And that's over 3 payments. And that's a why not deal, because you save a lot more than what it costs you to become a freedom member. So think about it. This is a big bundle. Virtually every flower you can think of, you've got covered here.
Yeah, absolutely, because you've got your roses, you've got your Christmas flowers, so you've got your poinsettias, you've got your poppies. You've got your lilacs, then you've got that leafy accents. But as I say, that 3D shaping mould, which is the basics, will take basically any flower. You can shape carnations, petunias. You know, the list is absolutely endless with that one.
If you love your flowers, this is the ultimate set to go for. 313-896 on maximum flexi and freedom discount as well. We're going to have a little look at the website, and it shows you everything else that's available from Nikki and Heartfelt Creations in the show. Now, flexi order, this is how it works. So you put the main item into your basket, and then the flexi order is activated, and anything else that you want, maybe you want to buy something that you saw yesterday in a different show completely, you want some glue, you want some cardstock, you want something from Be Crafty, you can pop it into your flexi basket and spread the cost over those 3 payments if you'd like to. And then you get down to the bottom, and then there we are. Flexi order, please. Thank you very much. Click that, and it shows you your payments. Now, if you're a Freedom member, you don't pay the postage. Otherwise, it will be £97.56 today, including P&P, and then £91.61 in 4 weeks, £91.61 in 8 weeks' time. And everything that's in your basket, we put the toolkit in there, the flower shaping kit. We put that fantastic 3D shaping moulds, dies and stamps bundle in there. We put some daubers in there as well. So that shows you what you pay each instalment, okay? So you pay a third today, and a third in 4 weeks, and a third in 8 weeks' time.
Brilliant.
It's great.
So
Right, Nikki?
It is a fantastic bundle.
Yeah.
But the leafy accents, as I said, they haven't been seen on Hochanda. We only launched them, I think, about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, worldwide. So they're not very widely available, and lots of viewers haven't even seen them.
I mean, this could be the first thing that you ever buy from Heartfelt Creations, because maybe you've got lots of other floral dies and floral stamps that you love. Maybe you've got 3D floral embellishments that you use, but you're thinking, I just need a bit more foliage going on. Then this is perfect. You don't need to have anything else from Heartfelt to use this. That's all.
And if you're new to Heartfelt, it is really, really simple. So in your stamp set, you will get 3 stamps. This is what I love about Heartfelt. They're not just giving us 1 stamp. We have got 4. There we go. I can't even hold them all. 4 stamps. So they're all slightly different and variations of your foliage. And then they all come with the grey U-mount on the back, which gives it a really nice cushioning when you stamp them down. And then that clings to your acrylic block, just like that. Really nice and easy. And then what you want to do is decide whether or not you want like a black edge to your rose or your carnation, whatever it is that you're doing, or a colour. And I think, to be honest, I'm going to go for a dark green. Not sure why.
Why not?
But we'll go for a dark green.
Most leaves are green, aren't they? Less than falling off.
Yeah, so, and this is the nice thing about when you've got the stamps and the dies, because, yeah, they could be autumn colours, so it's going to go, you know, with sort of anything that you're going to create all the way through the year.
Actually, yeah, because green in this time of the year is perfect, but then slightly maybe orangey, maybe for autumn, and then you can have, like, snow-tipped leaves in the Christmas time, and, yeah. And
then you're going to stamp that down, really nice and easy. And you can see that cushioning with that U-mount on that back. And this is how they come. You don't have to cut them out or anything. They're all pre-cut for you.
Great. And look at the detail in that.
And then, of course, we've got that coordinating die. So you've got then the 4 dies that coordinate with those stamps in that set. And this one is this here. I'm just going to take that tape off. And then basically what you want to do is just pop that down, cutting edge facing downwards. And then that just fits over the image perfectly. It's designed so that you get a nice little edge around it, so you're not losing any of your image that the artist has created.
So it's like a little white frame around the edge.
It is, yeah. It's what I think is a very professional die cut.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you're going to pop that through your die cutting machine. I'm using the Big Shot today, and what you could do is actually, I love the Big Shot because you can get so many dies on one cut because they've got a huge, huge plate area. And you're just going to pop that off, bring that back, and there you have a perfect die cut leaf design.
Oh, wow, look.
There we go.
That's what Heartfelt are famous for.
Now, the thing is, I mean, I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, OK, that makes a beautiful backdrop. I can add a few flowers on there, but I can also trim that up as well.
Now, I challenge anyone to cut that out with a pair of scissors. Good luck. It ain't gonna
good luck with that one.
Yeah, it ain't going to happen.
Right, so I just pop that down there. And then we go to the colouring. OK, so...
Heartfelt were one of the first companies to do this, weren't they? Stamps with dies.
They were. And that, how long ago were we thinking?
Quite a while ago now.
About 5 years, I think, isn't it? Maybe even 6. So, yeah, it's nice to
Others
actually be
have followed,
working...
but Heartfelt were one of the first, so...
Absolutely. And the thing is with Heartfelt is they are crafters, they know what crafters want, and they're always coming up with new ideas, new ways of making things easier for the crafter.
Now, approaching a quarter of the entire stock of our leafy accents has gone. We're not only... Well, we're not even 15 minutes into the launch show of this. They are brand new, remember. They complement anything that you've already got, whether it's a Heartfelt Creations stamp or die or not. Everyone needs foliage, everybody wants the leaves, and that's what these are. Leafy accents in the dies, the stamps, and you get the mould as well. But nearly a quarter of the stock gone in less than 15 minutes. This is not going to probably make it through the day, I don't think, the way it's going. And delayed, extended delivery from 8 days from today, so it's the 24th of July. It'll be on its way. You might get it a bit quicker, but certainly they're saying 24th of July because it's a USA-based company, isn't it?
It is, yeah. We're based over in the Indiana, over in Goshen, and they started the company back in 1997. So we've just, is it 20 years? I was going to say 30, but it isn't. It's 20. Just celebrated our 20th.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, last year, 20th wedding anniversary. Wedding on the brain there. Anniversary, and you know, things have changed so much, Dave. You know, I mean, the flower moulds especially, I think, have just sort of like, I look at them and I think, what did I do without them? I love my flower shaping, and I still use my deluxe flower shaping tool, but when you actually see the dimension and the design of from the mould when you put your paper through, it's just absolutely amazing. I'm going to use my daubers. So these are on the show, again, designed perfectly to be able to get in some of those small areas that you're going to be colouring in. They're kind of dome-shaped. Mine's well used. I'll show you what. I'll take a new one. Oh, there's a new one there. I've got a pink one.
I'll tell you what, though, if you're going for the main kit today and you've got a flexi order, you can pop those into your flexi order as well. There's flexi bar on this bundle, of course, as well, so not just the big one, but actually the smaller leafy accents one. So that gives you a flexi order. You can put the daubers in the flexi order
Absolutely brilliant, because you're getting 12, you're getting 2 packs of 6. Your little finger pokes in the top, and I've got long nails as well, and they even fit in there. And as I say, they're domed, they're what we call precision daubers, so that you can get in those areas that are a little bit difficult to reach, and it makes it so easy. And I think flowers and leaves are fantastic, right? This is how easy it is. Okay. Now, you can colour them. When I do them at home, I'll be honest with you, I tend to colour them first, and then I die cut out. So I'm just going over with a nice lime green. You can see how quickly that is to colour that area. Go in with my little tendrils there. And I think flower making and colouring the leaves and making them and putting them together is probably the, when you're doing your cards or projects, is the most time-consuming part. So anything